Been a while. How's it done, I guess? Like 7 minutes. It's Lydia, Princess Honeymoon. Magic and numbers. Just seeing all the messages and patterns that show up in numbers. And when you think as deeply as me, then like everything is a message. Or like you just get messages from everything, even numbers, and just reminds you to just breathe into your body, come into this moment. There is so much that we don't know, right? But then also today, just taking control of what I can do and what I can control. The only things that I really do have control over are my words, my voice, and my actions of just doing those things that I need to do, that I'm called to do, all these feelings that come up that really show me what's important. So, yeah, really sitting with like some stuff. So stop getting those videos. Bad girl, bad girl. How much would you pay to watch that? Yeah, sitting with. I got this amazing treehouse bed for my kids, and I'm just still trusting that it will arrive, but just feeling like it was on this like ad under the Facebook Messenger marketplace. I was looking for like used ones, and then this one showed up, and it was like super cheap, and I was just like, that's too good to be true. If it's too good to be true, it usually is. Yeah, so anyways, I went ahead and did it anyway. And like, now I'm like, did I get ripped off? I don't know. Like, I'm trusting, right? But it's like, I'm bringing up a lot of other things, especially after the other day that like the guy that ripped me off and tried to blackmail me for videos of me feeling my pleasure, tries to like get me to send him money to delete those videos. This person that I thought was a friend, that's chatted with me every day for like over a year. So like I thought this guy was my friend, right? And he ripped me off from my website and then made a bunch of fake accounts and still continued to rip me off. And I fell for it, right? I was naive enough, and everything is a lesson. Like, I lost my mom's inheritance to this other guy who I thought was this really good financial advisor that I could trust. And I lost money investing with this company that was a scam. And I have called it a loss, right? I have just let it go, because everything is a lesson, but it is coming up, right? With this bed that I going, oh my God, did I just get ripped off again? And it's like, wow, I remember being like, oh, how can people get ripped off like that? Blah, blah, blah. And it happened to me. It's not, and we so victim blame people. This is happening everywhere. There's people pretending to be like stars ripping people off. There's people like just everywhere. It is so sad. But like, it's easier to rip people off with these scams out there than it is to just give your gifts and shine your light, because we don't know how, right? And the system that we are indoctrinated into, and that we have to look this way and play this way to be someone, to succeed in the system. And that so many fall through the cracks, and then it is easier to fucking rip people off, and these friends who are like, oh, well, I found Jesus, blah, 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 I'm forgiven. Okay, good for you. I also forgave them, but I'm not gonna like let them back in. And Words are words, right? And actions speak louder than words. You can say that you're forgiven, blah, 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 whatever. In the end, I believe that all of our shit is forgiven, but you keep doing the shit you're doing, like, that's really sad. You're not wanting to do better. Like, how the fuck do people sleep at night? Anyways, if this bed doesn't come, it's another lesson, another way to look within and go, okay, learn from this. Like, stop being so naive. Stop thinking I know it all, because I don't. I need to call on others as well. And that's another thing that came up recently when people were like, oh, why don't you get this girl and blah, blah, blah. We could do this and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I've always been so much adamant on like people coming together because what what is she doing? All of us coming together, we share these visions, right? But like with our ways that we've been trained to be so independent, and that asking for help is a sign of weakness, right? And going like, wow, we need to figure out how to be able to work together through those differences. And like, I'm not completely like off that belief, but I'm also like, well, if we are all reflections, maybe it is just about doing it on your own and figuring out your own way, your own style, your own path. And people will be there or they won't, and that's part of the journey, part of my story. Writing good stories. Breathing and being here and just letting all of that go. Everything's a lesson, and just part of my story and journey was learning to just learn from those things and not beat myself up, and full acceptance of listening to those parts. Embodying my highest self. Pleasre Lillith Diamond. Set up my emails so you can send me some donations and like get my videos. PLUR baby. Mwah.